Hello my dear students, today we are going to learn class 6 social science. We will take up history. Okay, history chapter number 4. Okay, history chapter number 4. Name of the topic is what book and the burial tell us. Okay, we will study this one. Okay, let us start. Mary in the library. Okay, Mary in the library. As the bell rang, the teacher asked the student to follow him because they were going to the library for the first time. When Mary stepped inside, she found that the library was much larger than their classrooms. Okay, and there were so many shelves, all full of books. In one corner was cupboard filled with large old volumes. Okay, seeing her trying to open the cupboard, the teacher said that cupboard was very special book on different religion. Okay, did you know that we have a set of Vedas? Okay, what are Vedas? Mary wondered, and let us find out. Okay, look here. Mary was what? When the bell rang, Mary okay, all the classmates, okay, all the classmates, to all the students, okay, with Mary, the teacher went to the library. Okay, for the first time. Okay, for the first time they went to the library, and when they stepped in, okay, when Mary stepped in, okay, he was wonder, and that room was very big. Okay, as compared with the classroom, the library room is what somewhat big. Okay, and there is a full of book of shelf. Okay, so in one corner he see one cupboard that is filled with what? Book. Okay, with a large volume of books. So the teacher said, okay, Mary tried to open that cupboard, but the teacher said, okay, that is a special book. Okay, it contains different religions. Okay, it contains different religions. So like Vedas. Okay, that is the set of Vedas. So teacher asks, what is Veda? So Mary wonder, okay, let us see what is Veda. Okay, what are these? Okay, let us find out. Okay, let us find out the answer of this question. Okay, one of the oldest book in the world. Okay, you may heard. Okay, you have heard about the Vedas. Okay, there are four of them. Okay, that means in the Veda, when you heard the Vedas, that means we have four Vedas. Okay, Rig Veda, Samad Vedas, okay, Yajur Vedas, and Atharva Veda. Okay, and out of these four, okay, the oldest one is the Rig Veda. Okay, it is composed 3500 years ago. Okay, and Rig Veda is include, okay, more than thousand of hymns. Okay, called the suktas or well said. Okay, these hymns is what they are in praise of God. Okay, and goddess. Okay, three gods are especially important. Okay, the gods, okay, here especially three gods are important. That is what they are. Number one is Agni. Okay, the god of fire. Okay, Agni, the god of fire. Indra, a warrior god. And Soma, okay, a plant from which a special drink was prepared. Okay, that is about the gods. Okay, so these hymns were composed by sex, that is Rishi. Okay, these hymns, okay, they were composed by Rishi. Okay, and the priest taught the student to recite and memorize this syllable word and sentence bit by bit, with great care. Okay, most of the hymns were composed, taught and learned by men. Okay, a few were composed by women. Okay, look here, this, okay, these hymns where they are composed by whom? The Rishi. Okay, the priest used to taught, okay, this one very carefully, and they told their student to memorize it. Okay, and to recite, and word by word, okay, each and every word, okay, sentence by sentence, they try to memorize it. Okay, so all were taught only by a man. Okay, only few were composed by a woman, and Rig Veda is the oldest, okay, or the you can say that Vedic Sanskrit. Okay, this is the oldest Sanskrit, okay, which is different from Sanskrit you have learned in school these days. Okay, in many school what happened nowadays, Sanskrit have been included in a subject. Okay, so what we learn right now, the Sanskrit is different from is different from that one Rig Vedas. Okay, that is written in Sanskrit. Okay, the book the book we used written and printed, the Rig Veda was recited and heard rather than read. Okay, look here, this printing book, okay, this Rig Veda was recited and heard rather than, look here, Rig Veda. Yes, we have heard about so many things Rig Veda. If we read this one, it is very difficult. Okay, it is better to what heard, okay, through some things. Okay, it was written down several centuries after it was first composed and printed less than 20 years ago. That means it was written down. Okay, again it was written down 700 that means several century years ago. Okay, the first composed was printed less than 200 years ago. That means before 200 years ago it was printed again. Okay, how historians study the Rig Veda? Okay, let us see. Archaeologists, okay, historian like archaeology, they want to find out, okay, okay, what are the things, okay, that include in this one and that one. Okay, so Rig Veda, so to study that one, okay, let us see. Some of the hymns in the Rig Veda are in the form of dialogue. That means some of the hymns, okay, hymns that was found in Rig Veda was in the form of what dialogue. Okay, this is a part of one such hymn's dialogue between a sage named Vishwamitra and the two rivers Bish and Shaltus. Okay, that were worshipped as a goddess. Okay, that means these hymns was okay, some hymns, they are what dialogue, okay, between two says, okay, two says, there is two rishi, okay, named Vishwamitra and the two rivers. Okay, that is two river is what, one is Bish and another is what, Shaltus. Okay, they worship as a goddess. Okay, so cattle, okay, cattle, horse and chariots. Okay, there were many prayers in Rig Vedas. Okay, there were many prayers in Rig Vedas for cattle. Okay, for cattle, okay, children, especially sons. Okay, and the horse. Okay, horse were yoked to carrots and they were used in battle. That means horse is specially used for the battles. Okay, uh, uh, and which were fought to capture the cattle. That carrot is what was it was that means horse was used for what, battles. Okay, to fight what, cattle. Okay, to capture the cattle. Okay, battle were also fought for land. Okay, that battle is specially fought for land also. Okay, which was important for pastures and for growing. Why they have fought for land? Because it is important for pasture land. Okay, that means for growing grasses. Okay, and for growing crops. Okay, and for ripening crops. Okay, quickly, like barley. Okay, some battles were fought for water and some battles they are fought for battles and to capture the peoples. Okay, so look here, some of the wealth that was obtained was kept by the leaders. Okay, that means some was given to the priest and the rest were distributed among the people. Some wealth, okay, was used for the perform of yasnas or sacrifice, in which offering were made into the fire. Okay, let us see. So well, okay, well, when they got well, then what happened, they were distributed among the leader and some were given to the priests and some were and they were distributed among the peoples. Okay, So look here, and they were also doing some sacrifice, okay, especially for the to offer to the fire, okay. So there were means for gods and goddess, okay. Offering could include ghee and grain, in some case animals, okay. That means what they offer or they sacrifice for the god, okay, in the name of god, like ghee, grain, or like animal also, okay, sometimes animals also. Most men took part in this war. That means most of the men, they were taking part in that battles, okay. They are not a regular army, okay. They were not a regular army, but they were assembled for people meets, okay. That means they were not a regular army, but whenever the people need, they were meet and they were discuss the matter for the war and how to do war and how to keep peace, okay. This they also, that means they also choose, okay, the leaders, okay. And they how they choose the leader, the someone who is very brave and the skillful in the war, okay, in the warrior, okay. You can say what to describe people, how they are describing people, okay. Let us see. In terms of work, okay, they do the language they speak, okay, the place they belongs, okay, their family they belong, the community, the culture where they used to practice, okay. Let us see some of the word used to describe people found in the Rig Veda, okay. Rig Veda, look here. That means how they are describing their people. That means they are describing people in terms of what, language, okay. What types of work they do, okay, what type of language they speak, what type of family, okay, from where they belong, okay. This all these are in, okay, included in Rig Veda. Let us see. There are two groups, okay, who describe in terms of their work, okay. That means there are two peoples, okay, who were described, okay, in terms of their work. One is priest and another priest, okay. Sometimes they call Brahmin, okay. One is what, Brahmin, okay, who perform the vital, okay, rituals, and the raja. That means they were they are perform, okay, ritual things for the rajas, okay. These rajas were not like the one you will be learning about later, okay. Did not have capital city, place, or the army, or they did not collect it. That means these rajas, okay, they did not have, okay, they did not have the capital cities, okay. They did not have their army, they did not collect their taxes, okay. Generally Sal did not automatically succeed further as rajas, okay. Two words, okay, were used to describe the people, the community as a whole, okay. Community as a whole, okay. That means the two words, they were describe the people as the community as a whole, okay. One word was the jana, okay. Jana we still use in the Hindi, the other in other language, okay. Jana, okay. Even in Jana Gana Mana also we have find this jana na, yes, okay. The other was vis, okay. That the word is vaishya, okay. Vaishya, that come from vis, okay. That means even somewhere, some word they are originated from Sanskrit. Here they want to tell, okay. Several vis or jana, okay, are mentioned by name. We will refer to the Puru jana or vis, okay. The Bharatna jana or vis, the Yadu jana or the vis, and so on. Look here. That means there are so many words which were taken from Rig Veda, okay. That is Sanskrit, the old Sanskrit. Sometimes the people who compose the hymns describe themselves as an Aryan, okay. Some people they used to compose the hymns, okay, and they were described as an Aryans, okay, or called the component of dasa or dayas, okay. These were people who did not perform sacrifice, okay. These are the people who did not perform the sacrifice and probably spoke, they used to spoke what, different language, okay. Later they term as a dasa, okay, and for female they used to term dasi, okay, and came to be means, okay. This means what, slave, Okay, slave were men as well as women, okay, often used to capture in war. Okay, during war, when they capture peoples, okay, they keep as a slave. Okay, they were treated as a property of their owners, okay, who could make them to do whatever they wanted. While Rig Veda was being composed in the northwest of the subcontinent, that means Rig Veda is composed where in the northwest of the subcontinent, okay, where other developments elsewhere. Okay, look here. Yes, they used to capture, okay, men and women. Their men and women, they are distributed among the people, and they, okay, they capture person, okay, people, um, they keep as a slave. Okay, so in Rig Veda was composed, okay, from the northwest of the continent. Okay, okay, let us continue. Silent, okay, silent sentinel, the story of the megalith. Okay, let us see what is megalith. Okay, stone boulders are known as what? Megalith. That means big stone. Okay, big stone is known as what? Megalith. Okay, so these were carefully arranged by the people. These big stone, they are arranged, okay, carefully by the people, and these were used to mark burial site. In burial site, they used to keep this one, okay, big stone. Okay, the practice of erecting meganith began about, that means this erecting of meganith, okay, it was started 3000 years ago. Okay, and also prevalent throughout the Deccan. That means it spread through, even they used to practice in the Deccan, in South India, in the Northeast, even in the Kashmir also. Okay, so look here, some important meganith sites are shown in the map. Okay, that means in page number 13 we have shown this one. Okay, while, okay, look here, while some megalith can be seen on the surface, other megalith buildings are often underground. Look here, this is what? Megalith. Okay, this type of megalith is known as what? Cysts. Okay, CIST. Some cysts are like the one shown here, have porthole which could be used as an entrance. Okay, look here, they have been what? They are surrounded by big balls now. Yes, they are in the rectangle form, and it was what? Surrounded by stones. And look here, they were surrounded very carefully now. Look here, that is megalith. Okay, some archaeologists, okay, find a circle stone. Okay, that means some archaeologists, they also find some circle stone, okay, boulders or a single large stones, okay, standing on the ground. They are what? They are the only indication that there are the burial beneath. Okay, that means if we find this big stone, okay, by the archaeology, they will know that this is a burial site. Okay, all the burial have a common feature. That means the burial have some common feature, that were buried with distinctive pot. Okay, that means this buried, okay, the dead people were buried with distinctive pot. Okay, so called the black and red war. Okay, that is that pot is known as what? Black and red war. Okay, also found a tool. Okay, on site they also found some tools and weapons of iron. Okay, sometimes the skeleton of horse, or the even the horse equipment. Okay, or the ornament of stone and gold. Okay, so look here, sometimes they used to found, okay, even this equipment also in the burial site. Okay, whenever the people is what? Buried, they used to keep their their equipment also. Okay, from that they will know that the archaeology are able to find, if they find big stone, that means they will easily know that this is a burial site. Okay, like that. Okay, that is the evidence. Okay, finding out about the social difference. Okay, let us, okay, archaeologists, okay, think that object found in the skeleton probably belongs to the dead people. That means whatever, okay, the object found with that person, that object is belongs to what? To dead people. Okay, sometimes sometimes what happened, they found more object, and sometimes they found less object. Okay, and there is no same object, okay, in all burial. Okay, look here, so that means Okay, that means they are not same. Okay, they are not same. Here one skeleton was buried with what, 33 gold beds, 2 stone beds, and 4 copper bangles, and the 1 coat shell. Okay, the other skull, okay, other skeleton have only a few pots. Okay, these were suggested that some that means, so from that, okay, from that object we can easily know that in one grave, what happened, they found so many objects. In some brutal place they found one or two objects. Okay, so from that we can easily know that not that we can tell that what is that, that means during that time also there is an caste systems, or sometime rich and poor. Okay, there is a division of rich and poor, or sometime you can say that there is a caste or divisions like that. Okay, where some burial spot means for the certain families. Okay, look here, let us see. Sometimes, okay, meganite contain more than one skeletons. Okay, that means that meganite, okay, sometimes they used to contain more than one skeleton. That means one skeleton is belongs to where, for one person na, but sometimes they used to find more than 2 3, okay, sometimes 5 people skeletons, okay, on that same place. Okay, this indicate that they we can easily know that if they found so many skeleton, that means we can say that all that skeleton, they are belongs to same family. Okay, that means they were buried in the same place. Okay, but they are not in the same time. Okay, but they are not buried on the same time, they used to buried in a different time, but they belongs to same family. That's why they buried in a one place. Okay, so the body of those who died later brought in the graveyard through the portholes. Okay, that means through that portholes, what happened, the later dead was brought through this porthole. Okay, the stone circle or the boulder placed on the surface, probably several side posts to find the burial site, so that the people could return on the same place whenever they wanted. Okay, look here, they were what, uh, they were uh, they were done. Okay, this one is in a very nice manner. Okay, that burial, okay, that burial sites, they were maintained very properly. Okay, and the next one is what's a special burial. Okay, at ina inam gown. Okay, that means it is a inam gown. It is you will find in the southern part. Okay, in the side on the river Gon, on the tree and the tributaries of Bima. Okay, it was occupied between the 3600 and 2700 years ago. Okay, here adult were buried. Okay, that means the adult, okay, were generally buried in the ground, laid on the straits. Okay, laid out in the straits. Okay, with the head towards the, that means when they buried, their head is what, face towards the north. Okay, sometimes burial were within the horse, okay, vessel. Sometimes that burial is what they were done within the horse also. Okay, so vessel that probably contain food and water were placed with the dead. That means in that vessel, what happened, they used to keep food, light, water. Okay, for that animal, for dead peoples. Okay, one man was found buried with a large four-legged clay jar. Okay, in a courtyard of 5-room, okay, house. Okay, that means the archaeologists found one man, okay, who were buried in a very large what, and four-legged clay jar. Okay, clay jar, so it contain what, 5-room. Okay, 5-room house. Okay, one of the largest house in that site. Okay, uh in the centers. Okay, in the centers of the settlement, this house also had a granary. The body was placed in the cross leg position. That means one that means big house was found, and they were known, they know that that is the center of the settlement. Okay, that house has a granary also. Okay, the body was found in, not in the straight position. Okay, they were found in the cross leg position also. Okay, so what skeleton study tell us? Okay, when the archaeologists studied skeleton, what does the skeleton tell us? Okay, let us see. It is easy to make out the skeleton of a child from its small size.